My journey into Montessori began when I was a kid. I loved babysitting and playing with young children. In high school, I got a job one summer at a summer camp run by the Audubon Society. And I would take young children and we'd go into the woods and we'd go on nature hikes and we'd explore by the pond. And I remember being so impressed with their natural curiosity, their natural motivation to learn and explore and find out exactly what kind of bird it was that laid that egg and how frogs became frogs. And I remember feeling like I didn't have any of that anymore. I went to a very traditional public high school and I had kind of lost my love of learning and my joy in learning. And that was when I first started becoming interested in alternative educational paths. Then I found a job. I fell into a job as an assistant in a very small Montessori school in Bangor, Maine, and I always felt very lucky about that. I didn't really know much about Montessori except that I'd heard the word as I was researching other kind of alternative education paths. When I started working at this Montessori school, I was so impressed with the respect and dignity that children were given, that they are human and that they were always looking at the bigger picture of what kind of people we want to be raising, what kind of people we want in the world. I also found a lot of joy at that Montessori school. I had a lot of fun being with the kids. And I saw that Montessori had this balance between freedom and structure that really was supportive of development and really allowed children to thrive. So I decided to go back to school and get my AMI Montessori certification. I decided to go to Montessori Institute Prague because I really appreciated that they had a flexible modular system. I heard great things about their trainer, Elena Ratasala. She was very experienced and very knowledgeable. And I also wanted to live in Prague. Prague is a beautiful city and it's an exciting place to live and study. I really didn't know what to expect when I first showed up at Montessori Institute Prague. I thought maybe I would be the oldest student. I thought that might be, I've been a number of years since I'd been in school or an educational setting. So I was a little nervous, but I was really impressed at the warmth of the other students. I was impressed at their backgrounds were so varied. There was a wide range of different experiences. Some were working in a Montessori school currently. Some had never heard that much about Montessori before. They were from all over the world. There were lots of other parents and lots of young people who were just out of college. So I was really excited by that. It was such a warm welcome into the building. I was so touched by how beautiful the building was and how carefully prepared it was for us. I remember going up into the model classroom the first time and just feeling very full in my heart. It was very exciting. The training is intense. I remember people hearing that before and kind of being like, okay, but I can do that. I'm not right out of college, but it's really intense. It's a lot of work and a lot of both physical work of practicing, of writing papers, of preparing materials, but also a lot of kind of emotional work and spiritual work of trying to prepare yourself to serve children to the best of your ability. Through this training, I gained an understanding of Montessori philosophy, a really deep understanding of all of the materials in the classroom, a great love for all the materials in the classroom. The trainer, Elena, is so experienced and knowledgeable about Montessori, and also such a model of how to be a guide. So rather than giving us the answers, she would kind of encourage us on our paths, which was an amazing experience as I transitioned from being a teacher to a guide. I'm looking for a job in a Montessori school. Having an AMI certificate makes it easy. AMI teachers are always in demand. I found a job at the most beautiful Montessori school in New York City, 1 block away from Central Park on the Upper East Side, with the most loving, warm community, and I'm so excited to be here. My training at Montessori Institute Prague has made me a much better Montessori teacher with my deeper understanding of everything. It has made me a much better parent with my understanding of child development and how I can relate to children, and has made me a better person, encouraging in me those qualities, just patience and order, all those things that I want to develop, and creativity and excitement about learning and life.